Due to the pandemic-related travel restrictions, moving around Europe has become difficult in recent times, especially for individuals without European Union passports. This is an important but not the only factor driving the growth of interest in obtaining citizenship of an EU country, including Poland. At the same time, requirements for obtaining Polish citizenship do not seem too strict compared to other EU countries. How does obtaining a Polish passport work in practice? This question will be answered by my guests today. MAGDALENA ЩWITAJSKA, advocate and partner, and ALEKSANDRA WÓJCIK, junior associate, both members of Wardyński and Partners Employment and Global Mobility practice. After their presentation, I will say a few words about the current state of the Polish economy. Welcome to the program News from Poland, Business and Law, addressed to foreigners acting as board members in Polish companies, foreign investors in Poland and their foreign advisors.
Hi.
Hello.
There are several ways to get Polish citizenship.
It can be acquired through birth or through naturalization. Naturalization has two forms: being recognized as a Polish citizen or receiving a discretionary decision of the President of Poland granting citizenship.
Children acquire Polish citizenship if at least one of their parents is Polish, no matter where they were born. If someone born to a Polish parent does not have any documents confirming their Polish citizenship, they may apply for formal confirmation of their Polish citizenship. For this, Polish citizenship of at least one of the parents must be proven. It can be proven with any available document or a copy, such as a parent's passport, birth certificate, military service book, certificate of baptism, or certificate of membership of a local community, or certificate of residence in Polish territory, also in lands that formerly belong to Poland. The entire procedure usually takes 4 to 6 months and is conducted in Poland before the province governor, wojewoda. A person residing outside of Poland may also submit an application through the Polish consul for applicant's place of residence. Whenever the prerequisite of Polish descent is proven, success is generally certain.
A person can apply for recognition as a Polish citizen in many situations. The most common and available is through long-term continuous legal residence in Poland. The residence must be based on a permanent resident permit or permission to settle or a long-term EU residence permit. The stay in Poland must last at least 3 years in general cases or 2 years for a foreign citizen who has remained married to a Polish citizen for more than 3 years. The required period of continuous stay in Poland is only 1 year for persons staying in Poland under a permanent residence permit granted on the basis of a Polish national card or Polish origin. In all cases, recognition as a Polish citizen requires passing a Polish language exam at the B1 level or higher. This requirement is regarded as a major barrier for foreigners due to the difficulty of the Polish language. Other requirements include having a stable source of income in Poland and a place of residence in Poland. The entire procedure usually takes from 2 to 3 months and is conducted by the province governor. If the foreigner meets the statutory conditions regarding the period of legal residence in Poland and other requirements, the decision in the case must be favorable.
Obtaining Polish citizenship by grant of the President is one of the most popular procedures chosen by foreigners. The President of Poland may grant Polish citizenship to a foreign citizen at the foreigner's request. The President's decision is entirely discretionary, which means that there are no set prerequisites or requirements to be met in this procedure. The President's decision-making process takes into consideration all the circumstances related to the foreigner that the foreigner has presented, such as the foreigner's family situation, family members in Poland, employment in Poland, and social, civic, political, business, cultural, sports, and other activities in Poland. It also takes into account the recommendation of the Ministry of Internal Affairs and Administration and other institutions, since a background security check is also a part of the process. The procedure is not demanding in terms of the required documents, but it's time-consuming. It currently takes about a year to obtain a presidential citizenship decision. The statistics are encouraging. In 2019, there were 2,157 citizenship applications submitted to the president, and about 83% of those were successful. In practice, most favorable decisions are issued to applicants who have made a significant contribution to the Polish economy, politics, culture, or sports.
Since obtaining Polish citizenship entails the simultaneous acquisition of EU citizenship with all its privileges, we believe that the matter we talked about today deserves attention, especially for citizens of third countries.
Also, the quite clear requirements provided for by the law and the previously mentioned optimistic statistics make the idea of applying for Polish citizenship attractive and, quite simply, achievable. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you.
Recent days have seen record numbers of new COVID-19 infections in Poland, with an average of around 1 million people in quarantine, out of a population of 38 million. Despite this, companies are not experiencing any major staffing problems for the time being. This is because the 2 years of the pandemic have taught employers how to operate smoothly in the new virus-dominated reality by increasing the level of remote working. In addition, if some of the manual workers have to quarantine, companies simply delegate the work to temporary staff or to subcontractors. Remote working and learning have drastically reduced the revenues of companies that were supporting offices and schools. This has led to the insolvencies of many small caterers, cleaners, service firms and restaurants. It was their problems that led to last year's record number of business failures. Thank you for watching this episode. See you soon.